Showbiz Gus and sports gossip is Aidan McGee and Hayley Palmer. Interesting that there, isn't it? People not wanting to be associated with Meghan and Harry for what it might do to them and the brand. But we wanted to talk about Cake Gate 1 and 2.
It's been a big thing this week. Sorry about my voice, by the way. It sounds a bit dodgy.
Well, I'm going to say, I always thought...
We won't ask.
I always thought Hayley had a deep voice. It is now super, super deep.
I warned everyone in advance.
We won't ask.
I think it's self-inflicted from my birthday.
It's because you were partying all last week for your birthday.
It's my karaoke party, so I apologise about that. But Cake Gate, because I ate a lot of cake last week. But, yes, it's all been kicking off in the paper with the actress from Coronation Street, Catherine Tilsley, and I just feel it has been a little bit blown out of proportion, because I think we do live in a day and age where people are promoting things on Instagram, but I think there's a level of respect. I think if you do promote something on Instagram, you have to do it in a way that works well with the company. So, for example, in this case, her PR company had asked for some cakes for her birthday, and obviously that didn't work for the cake lady. She said no. But I think, did she have to put it everywhere? Could she have not just discreetly said, oh, no, sorry, that's not going to work?
I think trying to persuade a firm in Yorkshire to take anything other than money for their products was that was a brave shout. I mean, are these celebrities not just freeloaders?
You get a lot of free stuff.
You told me. No, but I think you know, when you are in the public eye, you are offered free stuff. I think that's
different to asking for it, isn't it?
And I do
you
think
said you emailed them sometime.
Aidan, I'm trying to have a conversation.
But I think this is the difference here. They approached a company, and I think it was really rather crude the way the PR company got into, oh, can we have this for free? We'll do whatever. You know, that was a bad way of approaching. But if other people approach you and they think it's worth the money, it's a form of advertising, there's a massive difference.
It's how things work. Like, if you wear a really nice dress on Instagram and people are like, wow, your dress is absolutely beautiful, that's going to bring in business. So it does work. We do live in a day and age where Instagram is powerful.
It is. It's a form of advertising. Yeah. So you work it out. Is it worth a couple of £100? Yes, it was. But Cake Gate 2 is different. This is where a cake company had said, yes, we're happy to give you the cakes for free, and what didn't. And this was what was it? It was, what was he? A guy from Love Island.
Wasn't it? Apparently he hadn't posted, which I strongly disagree with. You know, like I say, it's a level of respect. If people are giving you something for free, you should absolutely be posting.
So basically, he got his cakes for free. The company agreed with it, thinking it was worthwhile, and then he didn't tag them in and name who the cake company was.
It just goes to show how canny Yorkshire firms are. That's
but it's a fine line. I do believe you have to support small businesses. I've had a small business myself when I ran a dance school, and you're working so hard, and I do believe. You know, definitely.
And like she said, and I totally agreed with her, she said, I can't pay my mortgage from photos, I can't pay my wages from photos, so no.
Aidan, start of the football season, the EFL, big game of the day, Crawley versus Bradford City, obviously, start of the Scottish Premiership. Yeah.
Well, look, there's some important news on Harry Kane, actually. We had another bid last night from Bayern Munich, 100 million euros, including a few add-ons as well. We believe there's going to be some movement on that today. They're close to agreeing a deal, so that's in the last hour. I've heard that, so I thought I'd bring you up to date.
He's just about to break Alan Shearer's record of the most Premier League goals. He's not going to go to Germany, is he, and miss out on that?
And miss out on 600 grand a week by not going.
Oh, well,
I think it suits Tottenham because they don't want to sell to a rival. Because it's very embarrassing if he goes to Liverpool, Man United, Man City, whatever, and in 3 months' time he comes back to White Hart Lane, bags a hat-trick and rubs the Tottenham fans' noses in it. This is their last chance to get him out of England and get him to Germany, where he's not going to be so much of a threat. Yes, he's at a super club, he can win trophies, but it's not going to directly affect Tottenham Hotspur. It's also their last chance to get money out of the situation as well, because if he runs down his contract and leaves next summer for free, this is one of their greatest ever players. It's going to be quite galling for Daniel Levy and all those Tottenham fans if he walks out for nothing. Then they have to measure that against the value of keeping him for another season, because if he's not there next season, they're not going to perform as well, and the prize money isn't going to be as high. So I think he's going to go. I think this is the last chance he's going to go.
600,000, that's a week. I'm quite sure. Would you do it for 200,000?
I'd do it for half that.
Yeah, there you go. I can see you.
Why not score half the goals,
to Germany.
And of course, it's the what I used to call the Charity Shield, Community Shield tomorrow.
Community Shield tomorrow.
Arsenal, Man City. Is that going to show us who's going to win the title? Do we think?
Not necessarily, because Gabriel Jesus, the former City striker who now plays for Arsenal, he's having minor surgery on a knee injury. Probably should have been done earlier in the summer, to be honest with you, but he felt a bit of soreness, so he's not going to be around. And City have lost a lot of players as well. They signed somebody, Vardiol, this week from the Croatian international, and that's going to make a big difference. £77 million is what he cost. I don't think you'll get a good idea in terms of the title race until 10 games in, but I think Arsenal have laid out their stall. And the fact that they've lost Jesus is a blow because they've signed all these decent players, they haven't got their full array of talent on the start of the season.
But I want to know about Strictly, because our very own GBNEWS Angela Rippon is going to be. She's been named, she's going to be on it.
She is. So there's 3 celebrities that have been named last night. Well done, Angela Rippon. Yes, what a legend. She's amazing.
She says she can still do the high kicks, not quite over to the ear or whatever. She's sort of hip level now, but she's amazing.
I didn't realise she was 78.
Yes, she's incredible. Amanda Abington, who's an actress from Mr. Selfridge, that's the one. And also Leighton Williams. Now, Leighton, if you don't know who he is, he's a performer in the West End. For me, this is not OK. He is, like, the #1 performer, in my eyes, in the West End.
Well, he's a dancer anyway.
Yeah, he trained at Sylvia Young, he trained at Italia Conte. He was Billy Elliot at 12 years old.
Oh,
so
my
that
goodness.
shows you how...
He's cheating.
There should be a handicap system.
Cheating.
There should be a handicap system where, you know, you...
I just don't think it should be allowed. Yes, he's an incredible performer, and I'm always backing performers in the West End because I don't think they get enough exposure. So it's great he's getting exposure, but is it fair on the rest of the contestants? It's
No, we're with you. We're going to start a campaign to get him off.
You could
to get Angela to win and get him off. Thank you both very much indeed. Aidan Haley, thank you for being with us.
And it's glorious Goodwood today as well, I should just say. Last day of glorious Goodwood today, and it's going to pour down with rain all day, so soft ground there. Anyway, we're back at 10 a.m. next Saturday. We'll see you then. But coming up next, it's GBNEWS Saturday with Dawn Neeson.